Dune, directed by the visionary David Lynch in 1984, stands as a cult classic, mesmerizing audiences with its ambitious storytelling, intricate world building, and striking visual aesthetics. Beyond its surface as a sci-fi epic, this film is a goldmine of intriguing behind-the-scenes stories and curious facts that illuminate the colossal effort and creativity invested in its production. From the casting quirks and production nightmares in the deserts of Arrakis to the innovative yet sometimes unconventional techniques used to bring Frank Herbert's universe to life, Dune is a testament to cinematic bravery and artistic experimentation. Each fact adds layers to our appreciation of this iconic film. Before we plunge into the vast sands of Arrakis, remember to hit that subscribe button and embark on this interstellar journey and beyond with Flickstalgia. Number 1. It took years to get Dune made. The journey to bring Dune to life was a cinematic odyssey, starting with Arthur P. Jacobs in 1972 and winding through various producers until Dino De Laurentiis stepped in during the late 70s. The directorial quest featured notable attempts by Haskell Wexler and Alexandro Jodorowsky, whose grandiose versions never materialized. Enter David Lynch, known for his striking black-and-white films, Eraserhead and The Elephant Man. The latter's critical success and visual flair caught the De Laurentiis' eyes, making Lynch an unexpected choice for Dune. Despite their initial unfamiliarity with Lynch's more experimental work, his hiring marked a bold pivot towards a unique visual storytelling approach for the sci-fi epic. Lynch's leap from indie acclaim to the vast dunes of Arrakis encapsulates the film's tumultuous yet intriguing path to production. Number 2. David Lynch turned down Return of the Jedi for Dune. David Lynch, fresh off the acclaim of The Elephant Man, found himself at a cinematic crossroads that could have altered the space-time continuum of geekdom as we know it. George Lucas came knocking with an offer for Lynch to helm the third installment of the Star Wars saga. Yes, imagine the universe where Lynch said yes to Return of the Jedi. But Lynch marched to the beat of his own avant-garde drum, felt the Force was not strong with this one for him. His reason? A blend of personal disinterest in pure sci-fi and the sense that Star Wars was Lucas's baby, not his. So he passed on what could have been his blockbuster moment, choosing instead the sands of Arrakis over the stars of a galaxy far, far away. Lynch then dove headfirst into Dune, a project he embarked on without prior knowledge of Herbert's novel or the sci-fi genre's filmmaking nuances. This pivotal decision not only shaped Lynch's directorial path, but also left us wondering about the what-ifs in the parallel universes of cinema. Number 3. Logistics were a total nightmare. Shooting Dune was like orchestrating an intergalactic battle, but with real-world obstacles. Lynch and his crew, a whopping 1,700 strong, descended upon Mexico, turning it into the alien landscapes of Arrakis. With 80 sets sprawled across 16 sound stages, the logistics alone could make your head spin faster than a sandworm. But the challenges didn't stop at sheer numbers. The production faced a siege of setbacks, from the dreaded Montezuma's Revenge that brought filming to a halt to battling smog, unexpected blackouts, and a diet of questionable food that had everyone on edge. Let's not forget the single lifeline to the outside world, a solitary phone line, temperamental generators, and a maze of local red tape. Oh, and the cockroaches. It seems like Lynch wasn't just directing a movie, he was leading a survival mission. The making of Dune was less about navigating the politics of interstellar factions and more about enduring the trials of an earthly odyssey. Number 4. Helena Bonham Carter was original Princess Irulan. In the cosmic casting carousel of Dune, Helena Bonham Carter was initially destined to reign as Princess Irulan. However, the star didn't align. A scheduling clash with A Room with a View meant she had to pass on the interstellar crown. This twist of fate led to a frantic search for her replacement, turning the spotlight onto a then lesser-known Virginia Madsen. Dressed in white for her audition, Madsen caught David Lynch's eye through a Polaroid, clinching the role with her timeless elegance. Madsen, reflecting on her part, saw it as her monumental break, despite her screen time boiling down to a memorable monologue, and a role she humorously dubbed a glorified extra. The casting shuffle was just a glimpse into the what could have been of Dune, with notable names like Jodie Foster and Michelle Pfeiffer also in the mix for roles, painting a vivid picture of an alternate universe where the sands of Arrakis could have told a very different tale. Number 5. Patrick Stewart was cast by mistake. The casting of Sir Patrick Stewart as Gurney Halleck in Dune is a tale of serendipity wrapped in a mix-up. In a last-minute dash to find a replacement for Aldo Ray, David Lynch set his sights on a Patrick Stewart, just not the one he ended up with. Despite the mix-up, Stewart stepped into the role, donning one of the most uncomfortable costumes of his career, the still suit, which he'd remember as a pinnacle of on-set discomfort, adding a layer of comedy to the cosmic drama. Stewart's encounter with Sting, who played Feud Rautha, brought a moment of innocent ignorance to the set. Unaware of Sting's rock star status, Stewart's confusion over the police added an endearing touch to the behind-the-scenes lore. Number 6. The Guild's members' costumes were made of old body bags. In the eerie corridors of David Lynch's Dune, a macabre piece of costuming trivia emerges that adds a layer of darkness to the sci-fi epic. Bob Ringwood, one of the film's costume designers, revealed a chilling secret. The Guild members' costumes were crafted from real body bags. These weren't just any body bags. They were repurposed, tar-painted relics from an old San Diego fire station, chosen for their unique, inky appearance and durable canvas material. This choice added an authentic, albeit grim, dimension to the film's avant-garde aesthetic. The actors, draped in the history and literal fabric of life and death, were initially kept in the dark about their costumes' origins, only to discover the truth after filming their scenes. Number 7. David Lynch's original Dune ending would have been far more bizarre. David Lynch's Dune in 1984 diverged significantly from Frank Herbert's novel, particularly in its ending, due to production constraints and studio pressures. Initially, Lynch envisioned a complex, surreal finale that delved into themes of transcendence and the perils of messianism, featuring symbolic imagery like angelic maggots and a golden lotus flower. This metaphysical ending was meant to reflect the nuanced themes of Herbert's work and Lynch's own artistic vision. However, budget issues and the need for commercial appeal led to a more straightforward, less nuanced conclusion where Paul Atreides is portrayed as a straightforward messiah. Despite these changes, Dune has retained a dedicated fan base, intrigued by its ambition and Lynch's distinctive style, even as Lynch himself has expressed dissatisfaction with the final product. Number 8. Dune's box office disappointment killed its sequels. The grand vision for Dune to unfold into a cinematic trilogy was abruptly dismantled when the film stumbled financially, grossing only $30 million against its $40 million budget. This disappointing performance led Universal to cancel all plans for the sequel, despite David Lynch's readiness to direct and the cast's contracts extending to future films. Lynch, who had planned to adapt Dune, Messiah, and Children of Dune next, instead moved on to other projects. The ambition of creating a sprawling sci-fi saga that could rival Star Wars for grown-ups was dashed, leaving the expansive universe Frank Herbert created largely unexplored on the silver screen. The film's financial flop not only halted the immediate sequel plans, but also left a lingering question of what could have been for the Dune series. Now it's time to hear from you. Which part of David Lynch's Dune journey surprised you the most? Was it the casting mix-ups, the behind-the-scene hardships, or perhaps the eerie use of body bags for costumes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.